manager there deserves a lot of credit for making the changes at the right time as well.
Yeah, I'd love to think he'd be saying, be proud, but make this the first of many. You prove what you can do now. You know, make a name for yourselves again, as you so nearly did in Russia 4 years ago.
Well, yeah, but what we're seeing, like Saudi Arabia, is if you give these teams a chance, they're gonna cause you problems, especially if they've got that energy and work rate and the little bit of quality, like we saw with the Saudi Arabian goals and like we saw with these goals today, is that if you don't finish the teams off, you know, they started to drop off a little bit as well. Germany tried to bring on Goretzka to see the game out, so they were trying to hold on to what they had. But like I said, Japan kept going and played through them and won the game. Brilliant.
Let's have a look at the goals. And both the Japanese goals are scored by players who play in the Bundesliga at the moment. So there's a nice little subplot to that as well next season. They'd written their luck a little bit by now. Gundogan had hit the post. Gundogan made some good saves.
Oh, yeah, but getting more 1-0. They were creating chances. And again, they were getting balls in the box. Again, I'd be maybe critical of the goalkeeper there. They had a warning a couple of minutes before that. Look, they're getting bodies in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's fantastic. The bravery, the courage, no fear. And you get your bit of luck.
Yep.
He's on the spot. Could miss. They missed a great chance just before that, but brilliant. And then you're thinking, when it was 1-1, they didn't think they might sit back and hold on for a draw. They had bravery, they had courage to go, we're going to want to win this game. We felt it in the stadium. Fantastic.
Especially with Sula, they seem to target him, and here he's at fault here because this is just a free kick. You don't really meant to see a goal like the second goal, what they scored. Look at a free kick. You look at the space. Obviously, you can't get any closer to him, but watch Sula at the top of the pitch. We highlight him there. He is now dropped in and kept him onside. Poor play. But from here, this ball travelling as far as it has, what, 40 yards? Look at this touch. That's quality. That's the quality. And then bam. You know,
what about Neuer in there, Karen? Could he have done a bit more, made himself a bit bigger?
I don't want to take that touch as phenomenal, but I do think you can't get beat that close. I think he's got to come out, encroach, make it more difficult. Should not be getting beat from there, but I don't want to take nothing away from Asana because it's a brilliant touch. You know, having the running behind, the courage. Yes, the defending's poor, but they deserve it. I don't want to take it away from him because that is world class.
Yeah, okay, that's the margins. You know, that Sula doing that and him having that touch, going in and finishing it. Goalkeeper maybe could have kept, but you can't take anything away from him. They deserve that.
If you conceded a goal like that on the training pitch, you'd stop the game and go, are you concentrating? Are you doing it properly?
Yeah.
For the German defence and the goalkeeper to give up a goal like that, it is schoolboy defending. I thought the keeper again could have done better, could have made himself a bit bigger. It was almost, you're supposed to make yourself bigger. He almost made himself smaller.
Made himself smaller, turned himself.
You go on about it. It's like both 18-yard boxes for Germany today, wasn't it? You have 25 chances, you're not clinical, you switch off, you're not concentrating, and all the bit in the middle actually is redundant. You've got to be clinical in both ends.
Yeah. But even when sometimes you park the bus and you sit in and it's a low block, and sometimes you don't have an option, you just have to go back. But there was still that threat. The manager, there was players high up the pitch. I think the bravery from this team today is what I take my hat off to.
There's a lot going on in this World Cup, isn't there? And a lot going on off the pitch, and we'll continue to reflect it as and when. But I think we can all agree the last 24 hours that the World Cup has arrived on the pitch, hasn't it? Saudi Arabia, now Japan.
What we're seeing with Saudi Arabia and Japan is two very organised teams that didn't give up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big win, massive win, but just one win. So still, we have to make good the game and get two more games. It's still tough, so we need to get a good recovery and be prepared well against the Costa Rica. But yeah, it's amazing.
We know how you can play. You're very defensive in the first half. Moriarty changing it all up in the second half. Was that always the plan? Was that a tactical masterclass?
Of course, the plan was not conceding the first goal, but still, if we are 1-0 down, we have the good potential players in the winger attacking side. Second half, we knew that the more space coming, and we made good results. It was unbelievable, the huge, massive result. But as I say, still one game, so keep going.
Dejan, they call him the Japanese Messi already. What are they going to call him now?
Stay calm. It's not. We have to be humble. We have to be very carefree still. And same like Saudi Arabia. We watch the game a little bit and we know the result. Even when you're down, they make good results. So why not? We can make it. So we did it. Very happy.
Okay, you can be humble. You've got to talk me through the goals. First of all, Dejan's first goal. That goal. Talk us through it and what it means. Talk us through Dejan's goal.
Go against us for
Dejan's goal to get you back in.
That was the plan. Like the subs make some difference. And he was preparing very well. He had a difficult time last year, but still he made a good challenge in the Freiburg, doing well. And I knew that he made good results. So very happy for him, very happy for Takuma Asano as well. It's struggling after the injuries and also under pressure. The strikers, we didn't score a lot through the qualification, but he made a good result. Unbelievable.
That was a bit of a long goal celebration when you still had quite a few minutes on the clock. He ran the whole pitch.
Just wasting the time.
I know you came second in your group behind Saudi Arabia. Let's talk about what we have been talking about here in Qatar for a long time. The importance of having a World Cup in Asia, and now the results that are happening. It was time, wasn't it?
As I say in the press conference yesterday, we are representing Japan, but at the same time we're representing Asia. And the many supporters from Japan, from Asia supporting us today. Very happy for that, and continue to fighting together and lifting together.
What are the ambitions now?
There's nothing changed, just we go to the next round and win one more game, and then we make a new history of Japanese football.
Okay, you're being very measured, quite rightly so, but what's your message to the fans at home that are going crazy in Japan?
Yeah, this is the beauty of football, and sometimes it happens, and now the just spotlight is on our side, so time to dance.
So put into context for us, if you would, what have we just witnessed there?
I think we saw resilience. I think we saw, they were determined to get a result out of it, because from the beginning it was hard for the Germans to create anything. Then eventually they had some opportunities, but the goalkeeper was all the time away. And it was stunning, and you could feel like any moment, if they score a goal, and they did, they could go over it, and it was fantastic to watch it.
Yeah, it was a good game. I think what you said, the goalkeeper kept them in the game, and they were hoping for getting their chances. We talked before that they're a dangerous team. You have to be careful because they're not, backing down. They will come, they will push, they will try, and they have the technique. And you saw it on the second goal with with this touch going forward.
And of course the Germans were in front. And there is an argument that the keeper shouldn't have been there to make those saves.
No, there's no argument. Because that is your argument from that side.
A lot of good judges have suggested today this was not an attempt to play the ball.
No.
No attempt to play the ball.
How many people said no?
Everyone. But what I'm saying is, the people who are stats driven, and lots of them are, when you look at the game and the aftermath, like 70% possession,
yes,
Germany, 19 attempts at goal,
yes,
compared to 8 from Japan. Everything tells you Germany should have won the game.
Well, yeah, unless you break that possession stat down, which I think is then makes it more accurate, doesn't it? I mean, I can think back to the first 5 minutes, and the only 3 players touching the ball were 2 centre backs.
Yeah, I agree with you, but nonetheless, they had the ball. What I'm saying is, you don't usually lose a game when you've had over 70% possession of the football. You don't, not very often. So that's an important thing. That's how good they are. They stay in it, and then what they did with their 20-30% possession is they made the most of it. But these are a collection of the chances they had. Never hit the target, got to. But when they did hit the target, I have to say the goalkeeper was inspired. Nothing what you would call sensational, but he just did his job really, really well.
Yeah. By the way, what about this
was a great chance again, over. And you thought to yourself, they're going to score another goal.
I said to you halfway through it, I said they need another goal, Germany. It was just a feeling that Japan were going to get one.
Yeah. Outside post. It didn't want to go in.
We've seen 3 good chances there. The goalkeeper's not made a save yet, and yet the goalkeeper did.
Here it comes. First one.
I mean, this was an incredible 30 seconds of football.
Yes. Yeah.
8 saves in total.
No.
That's not his best.
That's not his best, no. But he did.
Yeah, he could catch that. And then this, Gnabry's header.
This is a great save.
Up he gets.
Great save, eh? Yeah. Twice. Great save. Goalkeeper. Yeah. Kept them in.
And then the late show, Goretzka.
Yes. You know what?
If it had been on target, he'd have saved it. It was that kind of day.
Yeah. Here, What I liked also in the last minutes or something, there was also cross coming in, and he punched it out.
Yeah. Oh my, halfway line.
Halfway line.
Were you a little surprised to see the keeper up for set plays? It's only the first group game.
Yeah, but you still want a point. You don't want to lose.
I know, but
you don't want to lose.
It's a little bit of desperation, doesn't it?
But what it does, right, you get a point that you're not so worried. But Germany and now, like Argentina, you cannot afford another mistake.
Yeah, no.
You really can't.
No.
So the pressure is on those two nations already after game one. Look at conversely, France and England sitting back there, loving it, luxuriating, thinking, okay, bring on the next one. That's the difference between winning and not in the opening game.
It's the pressure. It's the pressure on yourself. The pressure in Germany, the newspapers, everything.
Again, can I just pose the question? Keep up.
No.
Not putting that back into traffic. No.
No, I don't. I think it's when he was so close to him, reacted, hit it. You just get a hand on it. It's not like you can push it.
No. Yeah.
But how do you feel if you're the coach? You make two substitutions. One goal comes on. 4 minutes later, he equalises. Makes another substitution. A centre comes on, gets the winner. You must be sitting there thinking, I'm pretty good, aren't I?
Yeah.
What great substitutions he made.
Yeah.
You want but look at it. Look at
how long the ball is. Look in here. Look how long the ball is in here. Look, still not. And he does really great here. Unbelievable.
Good finish.
Three touches the kid had. That's all. 1, 2. There's a second.
And he kept him.
He chipped it.
Yeah.
In commentary, it was mentioned that keeper shouldn't concede there, but I think
True.
Is it? Andy, I think will argue differently.
Not on the inside.
If it's that high and
I think
up over your shoulder, you've got a chance.
But I think he's done brilliant to flip it up. To flip it up. He's come out big, isn't he? Trying to make himself big and low.
Yes.
And the kid's just flipped off over his shoulder, which I think is a great finish.
It is a great finish.
Yeah.
But can you imagine, the feeling that you have, because you get an enormous boost from that.
I mean, in the first half, they never looked like they had that in them. They were passive. They were dominated by Germany. Although Germany weren't creating a huge amount, they were always a threat, and they hardly had a chance going.
I mean, you talk about the Japanese converse. Hansi Flick, who a lot of people were telling us was
What do you want to say?
The next great thing. And 90 minutes later,
he's coming back here to you. He's coming back for you.
You can't get them all right, JJ, unless you're a panda. Those two guys at Alcor Park are making quite a reputation for themselves.